Hello everybody and welcome. I hope you're well. Well, today we're going to talk about PMS. We're going to talk about that pain that comes just before we have our menstrual period. What is it that takes a woman to have such a pain? Some women really suffer a lot with this. So what is it? We're going to talk about those emotions. When somebody has PMS, is because that woman has a big, deep devaluation of her own feminine. And this is what comes to a lot of generations of women. This is from our transgenerational side of us, all those women before us, from our mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, and so on. All of those aunts also in our lives. Those memories that we have unconsciously. You may not have met your grandmother, but the memories are there. We can't hide from them. Because like I always say, if we do have the symptom, we have the story behind us. We have that. So in this case are those memories or of abortions, abuses, incest, childbirth, death, all of those memories of touching in inappropriate places. That's also where it comes the abuse and the incest, all of those memories. So what happens is when this woman has the menstrual pain, the menstruation, the period, it's a big reminder of you're a woman, you can get pregnant, and you can suffer just like your ancestors did. That period is just this big reminder of what your ancestors went through. That starts from your own mother. What happens there, how she felt valued as a woman also. That also comes in place. Now, it's another reason that is what in Spanish we call Proyecto sentido, which I don't have a really good translation for that, but it's that period 9 months before we were conceived and up to 3 years of age of us. So everything in between that period is very important. How my mother had looked through life, how my mom felt, the emotions my mom was feeling 9 months before my conception and up to my 3 years. What is it? This is all that I'm gonna soak in. We soak all of that. So one of the big things is if my parents wanted a boy and I born a woman, that is a big thing because they were expecting a boy. They wanted deeply, hardly a boy, and I am a woman. So that period every month is a big reminder that I am not a boy like my parents wanted. And that comes that big rejection of me being a woman. That I feel in that rejection, or I felt all my life rejected by my parents because they wanted a boy, not a woman. But also comes to many women that come from a very strong lineage of women, those big strong women in their life, those women that had to be strong because the men in that family were not strong, and archaically we live, and archaically men should be the strong one. I'm not saying women are not strong, I'm just saying in that archaic way that we live unconsciously sometimes, where men have to be the strong one, men have to be the provider, men have to be the one bringing the food. When those men are not good enough, and let's say my grandmother saw my grandfather as not a good enough man, not a good provider, and that grandma had to be the one strong, and I come from that. where that woman, my grandma, had to be the man, let's say. So what happens is that period is another reminder that I am not a man, that I am a woman, and I have this big duality of I come from strong woman that take care of the children, woman that provide, woman that take care of business, take care of the family. And now this period comes to me as a reminder that I am a woman and not a man. And that's where all those pains come. As I always say, it's so important that you guys look at your family tree, even if you don't have a lot of information about it. If you have the symptom, you have the story behind you. So it's always very, very important to understand more who you are. Who's that family behind you? Look at those stories behind you. And that will give you a lot of answers of your own life. So it's amazing when you start unveiling all of those stories of your family, stories that you may start hearing, and then you put that in your own life and you see, wow, now I understand all of it. So it's amazing, and I love to know more and more even about my own family tree, which I learn a lot, but I keep learning about so many things. And that gives you own answers. I hope this video has helped you to understand PMS. And if you have any questions, please leave it down below. Take care, and until next video. Bye-bye.